called Halfsies, and answers to the across clues are to be split in half. The first half should be entered somewhere in the top half of the diagram, with its second half to be entered in the diametrically opposite area of the bottom half of the grid. So I assume, because I don't really know what diametrically opposite means, but opposite the diameter, I'm assuming that, and then it would be there. I'm assuming that if it's in the top left, it's got to go in the bottom right. If it goes there, it's got to go there. If it goes there, the other half will go there. I'm assuming that is what it means. Good evening, Catnip. Indeed, crossword rotation symmetry. So that's it, really. So that's what we've got to do. So I'm going to start with the across clues because we can't put them in the grid. And then we'll do the downs, and then everything will slowly start to piece together. Are all the downs 6 letters? That looks like all the downs are 6 letters. By the way, if this is your first stream of the year, Happy New Year. Just before Big Ben struck the new year in at midnight, I genuinely did this, and everyone I was in the room with also did this because I told them to, raised their left foot very slightly just so that we could start the year on the right foot. Genuinely did that, so I hope you start the year on the right foot as well. Sensei, you have not got one across. What is it? What do you think it is? Let's see if you're right. I'm going to be disappointed if any of the letters in one across are now A, but I've written that down for future reference. All the acrosses are also 6 letters. Okay. It's great, Catnip. I didn't even come up with it. It might have even been Tim Vine, and I didn't even come up with the idea to do it that evening. It was my hosts who said, Dan, can you organise this? Yes, this is a brilliant pun. So, okay, so Hollow's going for wombat. No, I raised my left foot so that I started the new year on the right foot. Don't get it wrong. Don't get it wrong. Writer. This is the only time they do, Gatus. Writer of Gold Sticker Unfinished. Was going to be author, because gold is a U. Is a sticker a thorn? And then we take the last letter off of it? Is it thorn? It's still your right foot. Oh, I'm dealing with all you lot again. I should have known. Is a thorn a sticker? I think all the acrosses are 6 letters. It looks like because they're all 3s. So that's a quite cleverly constructed grid, actually, to be honest. Whichever total is announced, it's a little less than 10. Whichever total is announced, it's a little less than 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 9.5. 9 3/4. 9.99999. How does a thorn stick? Oh, I guess, like, okay, as in thorns get stuck into things. I'm happy with that. I do like a good flower. Whichever total is announced, it's a little less than 10. Whichever total. Any sum? Whichever is any. Total is sum. Any sum. Any sum. There is a 10 across. I have numbered this. I don't know why. Do we have numbers for the downs? We do have numbers for the downs. Oh no, so 10. No, there is a 10 down. Oh, okay. Okay, it's probably that then. Takes over half without warning to invade America. Takes over half without warning to invade America. So America's either going to be A or US or USA, one of those. Half without warning. Alert. I should really number these clues. So for these, we're going to go got with the little G and then the row number because it's going to be the easiest thing. So this is 9 exactly, Stephen. Just realised that right now. Takes over. Half without warning to invade America. So I'm assuming America is going to be US, and we're going to be doing sort of half without warning or something, and then we're going to get a word meaning takes over. Upsets. If you take over something, you usurp. Is it usurps? Now, why is it usurps? Surprise! Surprise! Half of surprise has gone. Clever, Stephen. And then take off the rise of surprise and you get usurps. There we go. Can't put it in the grid. We don't know where it goes. Quietly mysterious characters making cuts. Quietly mysterious characters making cuts. I guess I could tell you about this, about my work day. Because I am working for Only Connect, and I'm just doing some stuff for them on the off season, sort of 1 or 2 hours a week, just to keep things up. And I could tell you about this because I can. I did some work for them today, and it turns out something weird has happened to our licenses. So we have a blanket license agreement with Getty Images. I'm the picture editor, picture researcher for Only Connect. I do some editing, and I was trying to find pictures today, and it's something weird's gone wrong with our license. Normally, I could just download the pictures, bung them into our software, and everything's good. I had to pay for them. It was wanting me to pay for them, despite the fact that I was logged into the account. Every single image wanted me to pay. So I went, no, I'm not paying. So I don't know what's gone on. The line manager is going to look into it for me. But it's like, maybe because it's a new year, our license agreement has lapsed or something. We need a new license agreement for 2023. I don't know. I'm assuming that's what it is, Matt Clemson, but I don't know. So I didn't do much today. I managed to do about an hour's worth of other stuff, but yeah, I didn't do that. It's so weird because normally I can get the images in small, medium, or large. Essentially, I always go for large. We always go for the biggest quality, and then you know, sort of thing. No, had to pay. No. Especially given how much images cost, it's surprisingly expensive. I don't know this one. I'm going to move on to 12, so sorry about that. If it was, I'd say, then we should probably start work on Series 45 and the licenses will be through by then. Quality of sound from 2 members of Brass in Tempo. It's got to be Tombra. I don't actually know how you say that. Tombra? Sort of with an R sound. 2 members of Brass are BR and Tempo is time and the quality of sound is Timbra. So we don't know that one. Don't know that one. So there we go. So someone did in the last series, one of the images we needed QI, and so I got the image off of Getty Images because we have a blanket license agreement, so it doesn't cost us anything, as far as I'm aware, or we have a. I don't understand it, but basically we use as much Getty as we can before we go to other databases. And found one from QI off of there. It was quite old. It was from the Stephen Fry era. One of the researchers on QI said, on Twitter in general, I think I'll find there's much more up-to-date images. He doesn't sound like that. Oh God, I hope he's not watching. He doesn't sound like that. But he was just saying, I wish they'd used a more up-to-date picture. And I responded back because I was the one who selected the image because I went, it was there on Getty. I didn't have to email anyone for it. That's why we used it. I'm very sorry. I'll ask next time. Lazy. When there's over 250 images to look up and find, every second counts. So anyway. I am wittering on. One discipline to speak or make a lot of noise. One discipline. I mean, orator is a speaker, or make a lot of noise is a din. Ordain? One? No, it's not disciplined. It's disinclined. One disinclined to speak, mute, or make a lot of noise, shout. The crosses are reverse alphabetical, so they are. That would have been a very strange inversion, so I don't think I did. That would be very clever of me. Anyway, I hope you don't mind some of these glances behind the curtain of picture research. It's literally do it as quick as you because we're all lazy. Not getting this one. First letter, please, Meredith, and anyone else who's got it, but I can see that Meredith has got it. See, one disinclined to speak or make a lot of noise. Clamour, clam, clam! There you go. Clam, 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 clam. One disinclined to speak is a clam, or is or. Make a lot of noise is a clamour. No slacker, one surrounded by utter disarray. Okay, the letter I anagrammed inside utter for no slacker. I can't get it. Tie rut. Rutty. Nose lacquer. One could be A, I guess. If one is A instead of I, then you can anagram it to get torter. So I assume torter. What do we like torter? Oh, Meredith thinks she's right, and that's what. Okay, good. There's someone, one of my two bosses, one of my two people above me in Telegraph, doesn't like one equaling A. I keep telling them it's fine, they don't like it. Midnight time with most of Santa's helpers. Santa's helpers are elves. Most of them, so it'll be E-L-V-E. Time. Midnight. Oh, 12. Time must be T with is W. And the only thing I'll say about this clue, which is a little bit unfortunate, is that we use time in the wordplay of this, because that was BR in time. But that's not, I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world, but slightly disappointing. Anyway, midnight is 12, time is T, with is W, elves minus the last letter. Lieutenant maintains it is so, showing sad expression. Lieutenant, so that's going to have to be LT. It is so, thus, ergo, lurgot, showing sad expression. I used tempo to get time, but it's just the fact that I used the word time as part of the wordplay. I would try and not use the word time in a clue. Lieutenant, there's no F in there. No F in there. Maintains, it is so, thus, lest, so a sad expression, frown, upset. First letter, please. Let's check. Yeah, good. I'm glad that the first letter's L. It just means I'm on the right path for the lieutenant. You don't take a day off in lef, do you? You take a day off in you. I mean, ergo? I mean, if it's ergo, lurgot, is lurgot a sad expression? Not ergo. It is so, thus. Next letter, please. Amen. There you go. Lament. There we go. Maintains. It is so. Amen. I agree. Sad expression. Lament. Leading types. Sad to say. Consuming an amount of acid. Leading types, sad to say, consuming an amount of acid. An amount of acid could be a tab. So we could put tab into something maybe. A bit left wing, but it could be. Leading types. Alphas could be your leads. Alas is your sad to say. Consuming an amount of acid, that's the pH level, isn't it? The pH doesn't quite work. An amount of acid is, I guess it's a pH. Definitely works. I know what it means. pH in alas. Taiji, I did enjoy Taiji. Inventive fellow, backed by no subordinate. Inventive fellow. It's going to be Edison. Subordinate is side? Because it's no side reversed, and he was a very inventive fellow, prolific inventor. Even if they probably weren't all his own, but Edison, are we happy with Edison? Subordinate? Arch, love it. I feel like it's got to be Edison. Inventive fellow, and then everything is backed. No is no, and side is subordinate. I'll put an extra question mark there just in case, but it's going to end in on, whatever it is. Subordinate. Second. I could finally help to return royal symbol. I could finally help to return royal symbol. I could finally help. Royal symbol, a diadem. Is it going to be a diadem? No. Well, I could. Me is I. Could finally is D. Help is aid, and it's all reversed. There you go. That's a royal symbol. I don't actually know what a diadem is. I thought it was like a crown. I'm looking it up now. An ornamental jewelled headdress signifying sovereignty. There you go. That's what it is. Guitarist already has old record label. Is this a hidden? I haven't been giving any to you. I've been doing too well. Is there a Ristral? Nah, it's not a hidden. Anyone can wear a crown. A diadem is for royals. There you go. So, do you think that if a heathen, like if I were to put a diadem on, I would sort of just crumble into ash? Is that what would happen? Only one way to find out. Before they get arrested by the guards in the Tower of London. Okay. I mean, Mistral, old record label. All I can think of is Motown is the old record label. Arista? Is it Arista then? If I was one letter off, because it's not going to go the other way. I've not heard of it. You're quite right. There we go. That's true. You never hear from them again, do you, Sean? How convenient. Famed golfer left me to break par. Famed golfer left me to break par. Again, me was used in the wordplay of diadem, but hey ho. Not too fussed about it. So left is L. Me is either going to be me or I. Caroline's got it. Oh, you're all getting it! Oh, that is a classic advert, Mark EV. An absolute classic. I'm assuming Ariston appliances and things like that, assuming they're not a thing these days, because they're not a brand that you hear these days. So let's say me is I instead, and it's going to break par. Even? Famed golfer. So this was set in 2014, or it was published in 2014. Right, name some golfers. Tiger Woods. Ernie Els. Wow, apparently that's it. Justin Rose. Colin Montgomery? No, he's a stand-up comedian. Who am I thinking of? So Hollow's telling me that it, or hinting that it's Lipton, because they do an iced tea, but mix the tea and the lemonade together. Well, it's Lipton. Name the drink you mix iced tea and lemonade. Shandy. Is that a shandy? I don't think it is. Oh, it is. Okay, so it's a shandy. Ah, it's now Hot Point. Oh, okay, fair enough. Well, they need to bring back the old Ariston song, because it was just brilliant. It's not shandy. What? Okay. First letter, please. So famed golfer is probably the definition. Left is L. Me is either me or I. And it's going to break part. Is it going to be... Oh, is it Arnold? Arnold Palmer. Palmer. Why did I get Arnold first? How did I make that into Arnold? It's Palmer. No, I'm not getting into this argument again. Because I can't remember who the other person is. It's Palmerston, or who's the other person in that argument in The Simpsons? Anyway, anagram of par. No, it's just par, but El Me is being inserted into it. English celebrity. Left covering for the crown. Okay, that's enamel, because it's your teeth. It's not your diadem. No, no, no. E is English. Celebrity is name. L is left. There we go. And that is the second L equals left. So I would have edited at least one of those. Excellent. Drink last bits of vodka in state capital. Last bits of vodka are KA. So we're going to put that in a state capital. Are there any 4-letter state capitals? We're going to put KA in there for a drink. Tequila, brandy. Oh. I'm glad that at least Ariston is still going, even if it's not in with the jazzy tune. Is it a 4-letter state capital? That's what I'd. That's my current. It is not. So in that case, it's the definition. It's a 6-letter state capital. Ankara. So we need a 4-letter drink. 4-letter drink. First letter, please. First letter, please. Da, 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 da. It is a state of sort. I was in a. Tehran? T is there. It is a US state capital, is it? Oh no. Topeka. Is it Topeka? If you drink, you tope. If you drink... No, in is perfectly acceptable as a joining word. It is perfectly acceptable. So in is fine. It's perfectly fine to use that as crossword glue. So to tope is to drink to excess. Did not know that. And then KA, and you get Topeka. Double agent. Nearly taken in by our bad imitation gold. Spy. Without the first letter. By right? Maybe. Imitation gold feels like pyrite. But I don't know how it can be that. Double agent. I don't like the fact that you're taking off the first letter. Nearly taken in by our... I don't like this. I don't... No. No. No, it's by Arbor. Oh, I haven't spotted it yet. If it is there. It's not a hidden. It's not a hidden. Haven't had any hiddens yet. At least none that I've spotted. Should have a counter, shouldn't I? Hiddens spotted versus hiddens not spotted for 2023. I mean, oh, there was the record label. Oh, I didn't spot that. Or did... No, I'm going to say I didn't spot it because I needed your help to find it. So that's currently 0-1. Oh, dear. Place bets now. So spy, but take off the first line. Could be a mole, I guess. And then it become MOL, and it's going to be in the middle of an anagram of hour. So is it your molo, or molio? Is it something like that? I'm right, but wrong. Oh, it is that. Oh, now that's a word. What the heck is that? Or Mulu, or Molo, so or Molu. I don't even know how to say it. Let's get the dictionary.
Ormalu.
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 Okay.
Ormalu.
Ormalu, a gold-coloured alloy of copper, zinc, and tin used in decoration and making ornaments. Ormalu. Push pineapple, shake a tree. Ormalu. Complain about having to take small amount as antidepressant. I am very, very sorry. At least it's not Baby Shark. Complain. What just happened? About having to take small amount as antidepressant. It's going to be like Xyloft. I should think it's sertraline's name in the US. To complain is to carp. To moan. It was a hit in Lithuania as well, was it, Catnip? I'm so sorry about Agadoo. I love that you know it though, Catnip. I didn't know how widespread the song was. So that's good and bad. Having to take small amount. Bit. Antidepressant. A lifter, an upper. It was Caroline. Carp. So we're going to put a couple of letters into carp, aren't we? A US small amount. Oz. Is there a kozarp? Like an ounce. There we go. It's the other about. So it's carp, about, so it's reversed, and then in the middle we have Oz. So it's carp reversed with Oz in the middle. Prozac. There we go. Again, we can't put any of these in the grid. It's why I'm doing the crosses first, because we get more crossword for our buck. Angry in the extreme. In that case, take it easy. So angry in the extreme is going to be a Y, because those are the first and last letters, the extremes of it. In that case, lest. Very pleased that I knew at least one other brand name of an antidepressant in the US of Xyloft, because I'm fully aware. I'm pretty sure that's sertraline, because I take sertraline myself, so I'm well up on sertraline. I'm very much looking forward to the day when I do not need to do it. These are not those days. Bloomin' winter. I mean, in that case, thus, ergo. Those are the only two words I could think. Such. Take it easy. Ay, caramba. Take it easy. Rest. Wait a minute. Gonna come back to that one. Accomplished athlete finally accepts 5-1 split. Athlete, I think, is going to be... so accomplished, I think, is the definition. 5-1 split, that's probably L-I. But in Greek numerals, it's that. Because Greeks use numbers. I think. Pretty sure they did. Oh, L is 50, that's quite right. So VI, sorry. Finally accepts his S. VI splits. We're going to move the V and the I apart. Athlete, runner, pro, accomplished, did. Accomplished could be did or something like that, and then athlete finally, and then accepts 5-1 split, and then we're going to put V. Oh, athlete. I don't know. I'm going to come back to that one as well. That is your last across, and I'm pleased that we haven't got them all. Leave some work to do when we get there again. Downs. At least we know where these go, and then as soon as we start putting these in, we'll be able to put some of the acrosses. Irish woman passed over, being up and about. Good word is plonk. Skill and practice, Merlin Mew, that's how. Irish woman passed over, being up and about. Is there a stereotypical name for an Irish person? Oh, what do you want to say? That's kind. First letter, please, Meredith, for your possible thing. Being up and about, like awake, alert. Passed over as possibly died. A. See, I don't think there is a stereotypical name for an Irish woman. Being up and about. Going to come back to that one. Leave some work to do for the downs as well. Similarly, use a pen to retrace first of drawings. It's got to be in kind. Okay, so that's in ink reversed or something. Oh no, you ink in. Use a pen. You ink in and then. Don't know what the retrace part is about. If you use a pen, you just ink it in. And then first of drawings is D. So in kind goes there. Use a pen to retrace. Oh, I see. Yes, of course. Yeah, I think you could just use a pen to ink in, but to retrace implies that you've done it in pencil. So you're now inking it in pen. So that's fine. Yeah, absolutely. I'd be happy with it without the to retrace as well, but that is fine. It's not my crossword. Jerky treats not moving. At rest. That's an anagram of treats. There's your jerky. And we can put that in there at rest. 4 down. Bygone publisher presented overthrow of humankind. Bygone publisher. This is going to be the name of a publisher in the US, isn't it? That I don't know the name of. Presented overthrow of humankind. I like jerky. It's basically portable meat. I mean, all meat is portable if you try hard enough, but if you're just out and about and you want some portable meat, have some jerky. What, turkey jerky, Meredith? I'm not going to know this. Arch, first letter, please. Starts with P. Overthrow of humankind. human race. Next letter, please. They're going to be asking for these fairly quickly, I imagine. If you presented, you presented you. Okay, I'll bear that in mind. I mean, oh, puffin. I did think puffin. But I assumed I was wrong. Is it puffin? Niff up backwards. I don't think it is puffin. Oh. Next letter, please. They're all named after birds. So, petrol. 6-letter birds beginning with P. Oh, okay. Putin. Next. Go for it in the chat. Tell me, oh my, Putney or something? Is it Putney? Putnam. So Mantup. It's Mantup backwards. Put name, but without the last letter. How is this working? Bygone publisher must be Putnam. Presented is put, and then man is reversed. There we go. Thank you very much. I could put that in. I forget I could put these in. Such a novel concept. Putnam. In it goes. Block access ultimately to small dog Chihuahua. Block access ultimately, that's S, to small dog is a pup. Stop up. There you go. Access ultimately is S. 2 is 2. Small dog is a pup. Yep. Plunderer heading north to get new equipment. Plunderer heading north to get new equipment. Supplies, kit. Plunderer. Re-equip. Stephen might have this. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so there's two definitions, plunderer and to get new equipment, which is going to be re-something, which when you reverse it, it's going to end ER, of course, and the heading north applies to one of them, but we don't know which. Are you saying that the to get is the direction of the clue? Yeah, okay. So the plunderer's got to end in ER. First letter, please, of the plunderer. Looter? There you go. I didn't need it. Thank you. All the same. There you go. Scares nearly everybody with weapons. Nearly everybody, so it's going to be all, but without the last letter. With weapons. Armed? I mean, scares, alerts, alarms. There you go. I should have given that to you. I am so sorry. Should have given it to you. I will give the next one that I get to you in 20 or 30 minutes. 8 down. Oh no. Oh no. And I've moved on. No, I haven't. I haven't moved on to 8. I'm still well within the realms. I'm getting old. Happy New Year to you, Stephen. What clue was that? Well, if this is 7 up, it's 7 down. Hooray! I'll have a fanfare. Hang out for surfing bum. Running with boxer on a leash. Hang out for surfing bum. Let me just say that again. Bum. Running with boxer on a leash. a shack, like a surfing shack or something. Oh yeah, sorry, yeah. Yeah, no, you're quite right. It is likely to be that because we will get the new equipment when we do that, but there is a small chance because to get new equipment could be the entire definition, so it could technically go the other way, but pretty sure it's retool. I think it is ambiguous, but 99% it's going to be retool. A beach, the ocean. Where do you find surfers? It could be on the web. Hang out for surfing. Web. Bum running could be an anagram of bum, so it's web. Mub. Boxer on a leash. Is that a dog? Is that some underwear? Probably a dog. Don't know. Going to move on. A free woman in the family. A free woman in the family. Moving on. Can't get that. Opera star. Sorry, Merlin. I've moved on. I just want to leave some clues for the second pass. Opera star in automobile with entertainers overseas. Opera star in automobile with entertainers overseas. So it's probably a car. Probably a car, not a van. An opera star is probably a diva, though, isn't it? So it is diva. Automobile. Sorry, Merlin. A tenor, an alto, a bass. It could be an opera star. Automobile. Car. Entertainers overseas. Cabaret. Oh, it could be a cab as well, couldn't it? I mean, Cabaret 7. Entertainers overseas. Oh, okay. Is it going to be a particular opera star then? I'm in trouble. Though I do know the three tenors. Carreras, Pavarotti, and the other one. It came up on Tuesday. I can't remember. Much earlier. Oh, I don't know then. Let's have a first letter, please. Entertainers overseas. Okay, so it's going to be car or cab then. And I need an opera star, and I don't know who it is. And we're going to get entertainers overseas. Next letter, please. Tell me that it's the A. Unless the automobile is car, and then we just put entertainers overseas. Next. Oh, okay. They're very oops. Caruso. There's your opera star. You say Caruso, I say David Caruso from CSI Miami, I think. Is that David? That's the only Caruso I know. Uso I've not heard of. But I'm assuming so it's car and then USO. Oh, the US. It's that bit of the military, isn't it? The USO sends entertainers for... Yeah, okay. Lose lead in marathon, 1 off. Is it a hidden... Not a hidden. Lose lead in marathon. Marathon could be a trek, could be a slog. 1 off. No, maybe it's lose. Lead in marathon is M. 1 off. I would love to be anywhere sunny. Sunny and warm, and I want a balcony. This is just Matt Clemson saying about being on a desert island. It doesn't matter if it's a desert island or not, as long as it's not too crowded. I want a nice balcony to sit and do my reading, do my crosswords, do my watching of the telly, or whatever it is that I want to watch. Yes, that's what I want. A trek, a slog. An ordeal. No. Lose, misplace. If you lose, you defeat. Well, you are defeated. I'm going to come back to that. What? I've missed the reference there, Sensei. I'm looking forward to you enlightening me later. 12. Out of prison, live in secret. Out of prison, live in secret. Could be live. Oh dear. We haven't heard anything from the Detective Society, actually, have we, Matt? They announced their 4th season and that it was coming to Kickstarter soon, but I haven't seen it. And they would have emailed me, so... It wasn't in February! It wasn't in February, it was in September! And we just happened to have horrendous weather in September. The seas were too rough. Out of prison, free, jailed. First letter if you've got this 12 down. Well, actually, the sea was very cold. Live or live, that's probably on. So secret, hidden, covert. Maybe it's covert? No. Next. Anyway, it's good to have them in memory jogged every now and then. Head to head, employer and puzzle writer start again. I've just realised I could put Caruso in the grid, can't I? Head to head, employer and puzzle writer start again. So start again feels like it's the definition. Employer's a user. Employer and puzzle writer. Riddler. Edit. Gonna have to give this one to the chat, I think. Good evening, Scald. Hope you're doing well. First letter, please. I mean, of course it starts RE. Of course it starts RE. Start again. Head to head. Head to head. That's like a battle. It's a duel. It's a face-off. It's a not revenge. Derby. Next letter, please. E. Tell me it's the E. Make my day. Thank you. Thank you. Next letter. RES. Restart. Start again. Resume. So, okay. So it's user backwards. Is head-to-head reversed? Is head-to-head good enough for reversed? Puzzle writer is definitely me. It's user first and then me. But I don't like head-to-head being a reverse indicator. So, anyway, resume. Oh, I like that justification, Scald. I like that. We're putting the heads of user and me together. That is good. I like that a lot. I'm going to use that in the future. That's really good. That's really good. 14. Witch's Brew in Cauldron. I only half finished. Which I might have typoed. Is that going to be a potion or something like that? Yeah, potion. Cauldron is a pot. I is I. Only half finished is ON, just 2 letters. Potion. Hooray, I did one. There's a reason why I haven't done Baba Is You as one of my Wednesday game streams. Because I like not punching things in anger. Quiet, stubborn beast keeps snoring. Quiet is P in music, so it's probably that. Oh no. Stubborn beast could be a mule or an ass as well, and quiet could be shh. But I was going for stubborn as an anagram indicator. So, Pabettes. Mystery plus one is probably easier than Baba is you. Stubborn beast. I want that to be mule. Or ass. So thank you very much for reports the poll. Ban. So we're going for possibly a consonant or Y down in the bottom right, but not a vowel. Interesting. Did I say I want ass? Yeah, schmule. I'm going to come back to this one, I think. Skull's got it, I know, but I'm going to come back to it. So, anyway, I am a plucker. Based on the 2 asterisks in the poll, I'm a plucker. Good. I want an ass. Okay, I've written that down. Violently shake alien spacecraft. Violently shake alien spacecraft. Violently shake is like tremble or tremor. Violently shake, anagram of shake. But then alien would need to be 1 letter. I love Plinko. I love Plinko. We don't have it here at all. If I could have a giant 10-foot Plinko board over there, well, I wouldn't because I don't have the room. But if I had all the space in the world, a nice, a big mansion with lots of stuff and rooms and games and things like that, big Plinko board, I would want it. Plinko is bad for horses. What? Don't use a horse as a Plinko thing. They get stuck halfway down. You have to shove them with a stick quite hard. Any first letter? Oh, right. Okay, in that case, I do not want to know. Hollow, first letter, please. Gosh, I've been whittering on. I'm so sorry. Violently shake. Shiver. Alien? I mean, a spacecraft is a rocket. Oh, rock. There you go. Your alien is E.T. And if you violently shake, you rock. Thank you very much for the hint. There we go. 17 down. Inspiration from removing the bar. No, renovating the bar. Okay, got to be an anagram of the bar, surely. Inspiration from. Okay, that's good. Okay. Okay, I'm happy with this one. I've finally got one, and I can finally just turn to the chat, wait to see who gets it, and then let one of you go for it, scold. Just say scold. It is acceptable. It is acceptable. Because I know what you're getting at, Sean. So, yes, it is breath. It's not Bertha. No, it's breath. If you inspire, you breathe in. If you inspire. So, inspiration is a breath, and inspiration is a breath. Good. Nice use of the word inspiration. I like it. Bertha's also an inspiration. Is she? Good. Good. Absolutely. Former Surgeon General respected people. Is this going to be a person that I don't know? Probably. Former could be X. Is there can Surgeon General be like SG, or is there a 3-letter thing or something for it? Is it the name of a particular Surgeon General? In that case, just tell it to me, Hollow, I think, on this one, because it's going to be a double definition of respected people. Like elders. Is there an elders? Oh, there is! There we are. Jocelyn. There you go. 2 downs to go. Starting late. Bob watched and followed instructions. Starting late. Bob watched and followed instructions. I've got this one as well. I've got this one. Gold has it. Let's give it a few extra seconds. I mean, it was probably less obscure 5-10 years ago, Sean, but, you know. Go for it in the chat if you've got it. Type the answer if you think you got it. If it's starting late, we take off the first letter. So it's Ob instead of Bob. And if you watched, you eyed, obeyed, and then you followed instructions. I'll say, I am very impressed with the way that this crossword has been constructed in terms of the fact that they're all 6-letter answers. That is pretty good. Last one. Large river outside Manitoba moving gracefully. I'm assuming Manitoba is MN. Nile. Agile. Moving gracefully. Lithe. Supple. Large river is a Nile. Missouri. MN is Minnesota. Well, it might be Manitoba as well. Right. Is it a world river? It is a world river. It's got to be Nile, surely. Nimble! There we go. MB is the abbreviation for Manitoba. And then we put that in Nile. We get to Nimble. There we go. It's a vowel. We have no winners today. Was it a vowel? It was either a consonant or Y. No winners today on Takeshi's Castle. But I am still a plocker. You said vowel? Oh, I didn't see that. Sorry, I thought no one said vowel. A planker, indeed. Okay, let's see what we can put in, because we could probably put in quite a lot of these now. Author. So the first half goes in the top half. We are told that. So author is probably going to go here. A-U-T and then H-O-R. There's your author. Usurps. U-S-U-R-P-S. Timbre is here. Yeah, I guess. I was gonna try and get away with it, but fine. Clamour. It is indeed here. Because whilst it may not be unique on the top, it was definitely unique on the bottom. Torter. I barely knew her. There we go. 12. 12-y Twelvingtons. Can't see it. Where is it? Oh, right, yeah. T-W-E-L-V-E. Lament. Got to be here. Alphas. Here. So the first half goes in the top half of the grid. The second half goes in the bottom half. Edison, which we weren't sure about. Maybe it isn't. It might be, but I'm not going to keep on looking. Diadem, we were sure. I can see the bottom half. There it is. Diadem. Sun is already in the grid, is it? Sun. Oh, there's Eddie. Yeah. Okay, we're happy with that then. Arista does not go there. Goes here. Palmer goes. It's a well-constructed crossword, actually. I wouldn't know how to set this. Is that saying something? There we go. Enamel. I'm quite enamelled with this one. No, I'm not. Yeah, it is here. Topeka. Don't you get Topeka the answers before I do? I don't know where I was going with that. Topeka, there we go. How was this said again? Ormolu, I think. There it is. We've already got it. And where? That's here. Prozac. There we go. That's pretty good. We've done pretty well. So let's have a look at the downs now and see, because it doesn't help us with the acrosses because we don't know where things go. It is a very well constructed grid. I'm glad you appreciate it, Meredith, as well. I do too. Irishwoman passed over being up and about. Medal. Passed over is die, maybe? They're past. They're dead. Oh, wow. First letter, please, Meredith. Irishwoman. Meredith. It's I would have put Meredith in there. D. Deirdre. Is it Deirdre? Being up and about. Deirdre. So die is there in Dre. How is this working? Passed over. Died. So died is passed over. Being up and about. Okay. So passed over is died. Being up, so it's reversed. About is RE. Okay. Good. Next one. 8. 8. Okay, so the hangout for the surfing bum is Malibu. So it's an anagram of bum with alley. So boxer on a leash is alley, which it's around it. It's not anagramming it, so it just scrapes in as acceptable. That's absolutely fine. So it's alley in an anagram of bum. A free woman in the family, 9. What? A is A. Untie. If you free someone, you untie them. And you get an auntie, and that's your woman in the family. That's quite good. I'm a plonker. Lose lead in marathon, 1 off, 11. So mislay. So marathon, 1 is I, and slay. That's good. I'm enjoying that. Lose is mislay. Lead in marathon is M. 1 is I. Slay is off. Out of prison, live in secret. Out of prison, live in secret. AR blank 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 E. You're on parole. Live is on. Oh, it better not be prison slang. Again, it's my least favourite kind of slang. Okay, anyone who's got it, give me a hint, please. Your favourite... Think... Okay. So we've got arse going on then. Assume... Is that your favourite kind of prison arch? Arrive as so I'm going to put the S at the end. Oh. Next hints. What's the next letter? Live is for ons. Live. Live. Arcane. Secret is arcane. Is it arcane? Oh, so it's can in R. Who? Oh, I was entirely mislaid by the bottom. I was trying to force an arse into it. I'll be honest. And so it's can, which is prison. In R, if they live, they are. Okay. Don't like it. Can is also slang for the bottom. I did know that. Quiet. Stubborn beast keeps snoring. Well, your zzz is your snoring, and your mule is your stubborn beast. So it's mule with the Z's in for muzzle. I think that's all the downs. So now we've just got to the acrosses, and I really should have marked in the grid which acrosses we've used, because I don't know. Oh dear. Yeah, Schmull was close. It was close. Great. Oh, this is going to be painful, unless I go through them all and do this, but I can't. I can't be bothered. Right. Whichever total is announced, it's a little less than 10. Oh, I'll tell you what I am going to do. DI blank blank DE, that's one of them. S blank R E blank T, that's one of them. ENA, enamel, torta, 12, clamour. I'm doing it this way around. Blank RU, NE blank. Topeka, diadem, Ennead is entirely there, and we haven't used that yet. Prozac, Arista, Author, and then Edison, Timbra, Palmer, and Usurp. So it's just these 4 that we've got to go. So a little less than 10 must be an Ennead, because that's a set of 9. So Ennead, whichever total is announced. Ennead? Oh, sorry, yes, you can't quite see it. Let's put it there. So that is, it's already in there. But how does that work? So it's any, A-N-Y, sounds like that. And then total, and any ad. Oh, if you total, you add. I was entirely thinking of like adverts. So we've done that one. Quietly mysterious characters making cuts. Prunes. Making cuts is... Cuts are prunes. So quietly is P. Mysterious characters are runes. There's your prunes. So prunes. That's there. Edison we were happy with, and so it's just these last 2 to go. Angry in the extreme. In that case, I'll take it easy. And then accomplished athlete finally accepts 5-1 split. Divide. So what 5-1 is V and I. Is an accomplished athlete a died? D-I-D-E? Oh no, if you accomplish... Oh dear. I had accomplished athlete as one unit. Accomplished is did. Athlete finally is E. Put VI in that and you get split. So you get divide. And we're nearly there now. Just this last one to go. And we know that it is... that. Angry in the extreme. In that case, take it easy. Oh, okay, I've got this one. Go for this last one in the chat. So rest, absolutely. And then you become sorest, the most angry. You would be the sorest. Put that in. And that is Halfsies by Henry Hook. Nice.